This is going to be another shipment that I have no idea what's in the box. Books that fell off my viewing portal so long ago that when I got confirmation of billing and shipping, I just kind of shook my head and said, well, I can pull my personal records and see what's in the shipment. But let's just wait and see when the box arrives. We'll do an unboxing, and, well, it'll be a surprise for all of us. So, grab a snack, grab a drink, get a little excited, because we're going to see some new books. I think they're new books, probably old books. But yeah, let's do an unboxing. Alright, so, this one's pretty heavy. So, this is a fairly large box. Again, not 100% sure what's going to be in this. It could even be shipments that were combined. I don't know. Sometimes CGC does that. But the only thing I do know is that it's 15 books. So let's open this up and let's do it. Okay, so there was one point last year when I was able to see 19 different invoices that I had sent in to CGC, and some of those, of course, had gone to CCS for pressing, but I stopped submitting anything for pressing unless it had to do with a signature series event a while ago, just because their turnaround time was so horrendously bad. Okay, cardboard. Alright, so are we looking at the top or the bottoms of these books? We are looking at the tops. Okay, so some of these are actually going to be one-offs. So they were books that I found going through collections that I had purchased over the last 10 years, and I had thought that they were really nice books and had a chance to come back at 9/8 and maybe had a little bit of value to justify them. So let's take a look, and I will try not to see the grade. Okay, this first one coming out. Okay, so this is Marvel .1. So I think there's multiple copies of this in here. We got a 9.6. Alright, so what is special about this book? Alright, so this is the first appearance of the... Oh, pretty small when you're trying to read it from the side. So this is the first appearance of the new Nova, Sam and Alexander. So I think that's the big draw on this book. Alright. So like I said, I think there's multiple copies of this book in this box, but I don't remember how many I submitted. I do know that I found these in this collection that I had purchased. Alright. So what do we got? We got another one. Alright, so we'll put this one here. Alright, so these are reasonably new books. I think these are printed probably around 2012. Yeah, 2012. So they're 10 years old. So really, they're not that new. Okay, we got a 9.4. So all of them should be somewhere in that grade range. If there's anything down in the 8s, obviously there's a big problem. If there's anything that's in the low 9s, like a 9.0 or a 9.2, they probably shouldn't have been sent in. Okay, we got a 9.8. That is exactly what we want when we're looking for these types of books. Alright, so that's 3 copies. So we got a 9.4, a 9.6, and a 9.8. Now I have no idea what the fair market values are right now, because I know that the market's changed a lot. Okay, so we got another one coming out. Alright, so what do we get? We got another 9.8. Man, that's sweet. Okay, so at least 2 out of the 4 were 9.8s. Everyone should be happy about that, whether you're submitting them yourself or you're watching this video. But a 10-year-old book getting a 9.8. Okay, so this is the 5th copy. We have a 9.6. So 1 9.4, 2 9.8s, and 2 9.6s so far. And I think this might be the last copy. Alright. Nope. There's a 6th copy in here. Alright. So what do we got for the 6th copy? The 6th copy, we got another 9.8. Alright, very nice. Very, very nice. So that's 3 9.8 so far. Now again, these will eventually end up for sale on my eBay page, or eBay store, Omega Comics and Games, but I don't know how long that's going to be. Alright, so we got another copy. Alright, again, we really want another 9.8. We got a 9.6. We'll take it. Alright. Moving on. Let's see if we got a different book in here. Nope, we got the same book. Okay, I submitted a lot of copies of this. This just goes to show how long it's been since these were submitted to CGC. Alright, so we got another one looking for that 9.8. We got a 9.4. Alright. Maybe that's the last of them. Maybe that's the last of the 9.8s. Oh, jeez. Okay, we got 2 more copies in here. So we have 2 more opportunities for 9.8s. Alright, so what do we end up with? We got another 9.4. Alright, going for the last copy. Now, I'm not sure, since I don't know what the market values are, what the difference between a 9.4 and a 9.8 is, but I'm sure it's fairly substantial. We have a 9.6. Okay, so we got a decent number of copies between 9.4 and 9.6, nothing lower than that. So, pretty happy with those results. The next book, no idea what it is. Can't tell from the back cover, but it looks like an older book. Okay, so, this is Thunderstrike number 1 from 1993. Now, I included this just because I had come across it in a collection, and it looked like it was pretty high grade. We got a 9.6. 9.6 is a fairly high grade. This cover also has, like, holographic imagery, so I don't think that this book really could be pressed without damaging the hologram. So it kind of is what it is. It's not going to get any better. Alright, what's the next one? Alright. The next book, this is a Transformers book. This is Transformers Generations 2, number 1. And we pulled a 9.8. Okay, these are the one-off books in this shipment. Again, don't really know what the fair market value is, but it's a pretty clean book. So definitely like it. Okay, so we're down to like 3 books. And like I said, I believe they're all going to be one-offs. Alright, so this one. Okay, so this is Generation X, number 1. This has a really funky cover on it. It's a 9.8. Well, because of the cover on this one being like almost like a plastic, not like a vellum, but it's kind of hard to describe. But this doesn't surprise me that it came back at 9.8, because when I was looking at this book, it was pretty flawless. Now, I might have included 2 copies of this in there. But yeah, it's a beautiful book. It displays fantastic. Love the cover. Never read it, but I figured, if it comes back at 9.8, it was worth sending in. Even if it sells, maybe it's got a market value of $100. I don't know. Alright, so we have a second copy. And again, we pull another 9.8, which is exactly what we want. The thing about this cover, too, is because it's not necessarily just paper, if you get a bend in it or a fold, I do not believe that these books can be pressed. Alright, last book. So this is going to be the one-off. Okay, so this is Night Watch number 1. This is from 1994. A beautiful cover, and again, this is a book that I thought really had a great chance of coming back in 9.8. Beautiful book. We got a 9.4. That does surprise me, because I really did not see any flaws in this book when I sent it in. And like I said, it's a beautiful book. I'll have to take a closer look at it, see if there's any grader's notes. But this book looks absolutely flawless. Maybe there might be a little bit of foxtailing in one corner, but I don't know. Like I said, I'll have to take a closer look at it. But this was a pretty quick CGC unboxing, and not stuff that you see every day. I don't know when the last time was I actually saw a copy of Night Watch number 1 for sale anywhere. And all of these, by the way, had white pages. So, thanks for joining me on the unboxing. And remember, as I always say, read what you love, collect what you love, because life is way too short for any of us to waste the time that we have Alright, thanks so much for watching the unboxing. Have yourself an awesome morning, afternoon, or evening. If you have any questions or comments, comment down below and let me know. And if today I've earned your subscription, that's awesome. Really helps out the channel. Thank you so much. Have an awesome life.